So today's topic is solution, suspension and collide. Class 9 chemistry chapter 2 is matter around us. In this chapter we are having this topic, and let's get started with this topic, that is solution. Okay, so let's assume we are having a beaker. In this beaker we are taking water, and after some time if we add salt or sugar in this water, then salt or sugar will dissolve in it completely, and it will show a single phase. Single phase means we cannot observe salt or sugar and water separately. They will be a uniform solution. So this is a solution. So basically solution has two components. The first one is solute. And the second one is solvent. In this case, because we are adding salt in the water, so let's assume that here salt is a solute here and solvent is water. So solute is a component of the solution which is going to be dissolved in the other component, that is solvent. And solvent actually the component which dissolves other component, that is solute, in it. So solution is basically, you can observe that salt is solid and water is liquid. So solid and liquid solution it is. But you can also observe that solution, the type of solution in which solid can be dissolved in the solid. Like if we talk about the example, then there is a brass. So in brass, zinc and copper, both substances are actually solids. They are mixed together and they form brass, that is a solution. And in the case of air, you can observe that there are so many gases: oxygen, nitrogen, and so on. So these gases are mixed together and they form a solution. Why are we calling them solution? Because this shows a single phase. As it is, they shows a single phase. They completely mix in with each other. And one more thing that we can observe, that in the case of, if we talk about the suspension, so let us say we are taking water here in the beaker, and in this beaker let's assume that if we add this chalk piece here in this beaker, then it's a particle. We can observe it like this in the starting. So size of the particles is big enough to scatter the light in the starting of the thing that we are adding the chalk piece. Because if we leave it undisturbed, then after some time these particles will be settled down at the bottom. Then there will be more than one phase. So because it shows two phases, so this is why we can call it suspension. And let us assume that in a beaker we are taking milk. So milk is a collide. Why it is so? Because it looks homogeneous. It looks homogeneous. So let us say we are taking milk as a collide, and in the suspension we are taking water plus chalk. So in the case of the properties of solutions, suspension and collide, so if the first one, we have to talk about the size of the particles. In the case of solution, the size of the particles is less than 1 nanometer, which is equal to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So you can observe that this is very, very, very small in size. So because particles are very small in size, so they cannot scatter the beam of light which is passing through it which is known as Tyndall effect. So we can say that the solution cannot show Tyndall effect. Okay, so solution cannot show Tyndall effect, and it is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous is why? Because it is showing a single phase. In the case of suspension, the size of particles is you can say that larger than size of particles of solution. So the size of particles of the suspension are larger than size of the particles of solution, and this is why in the starting when they are dispersed in whole water medium, then they can show the Tyndall effect. But after some time, when we put it undisturbed, after some time the particles of the solute will settle down at the bottom, and then it cannot show the Tyndall effect. Because if we leave it undisturbed, it will be like this. Water is like this, and these particles will be settled down here, okay, at the bottom. So that is why solution is quite stable and suspension is unstable. Okay, suspension is unstable. Colloid is also stable. It looks homogeneous, but it is heterogeneous, because if we observe it at very microscopic level, then we can observe more than one phases. Okay, so because it shows two phases here, so it is the particles are larger than the size of the particles of solution. So that is how they can, or you can say that they may show or may not show. Because in the starting they will show the Tyndall effect, okay, but after some time, if we leave it undisturbed, when the particles size the solid particles will settle down at the bottom, then they will not show the Tyndall effect. Okay, and in the case of homogeneous or heterogeneous, then because it has more than one phase, so it is heterogeneous. So we can say that suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. Same in the case of colloid. If we talk about the size of the particles, then size of the particles of colloid are intermediate of size of the particles of solution and suspension. That means they are larger than the size of the particles of the colloid are larger than the size of particles of solution, and smaller than the size of the particles of the suspension. Okay, and because the size of particle is big enough to scatter the beam of light, that is how they show the Tyndall effect. Okay, they show Tyndall effect. So we can say that the colloidal solution can show the Tyndall effect because the size of the particles of the colloid are big enough to scatter the beam of light which is passing through it. Okay, and in the case of homogeneous or heterogeneous, we can say that in starting, or we can assume that actually if we see the milk, okay, milk is made up of protein, fat and water and so many things, so that is why, but it looks homogeneous. Okay, it looks homogeneous, but actually at the microscopic level if you see, then it is a heterogeneous mixture. So colloid is what? Colloid is heterogeneous mixture. Suspension is heterogeneous mixture. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. Tyndall effect cannot be seen in the case of solution. It may be or may not be seen in the case of suspension. Okay, and in the case of colloid, Tyndall effect can be seen in the case of collide. Okay, and the size of particles you can already observe it through it. Okay, so I hope this is now clear. Thank you.